Tuesday morning, August 1st, 6:24 in the morning, and I'm heading out for a morning ride. Well, it's 6:51 now, and I got about half a kilometer away on the Surly long haul trucker, and I noticed the rear tire had gone down in pressure quite a bit, so I brought it back home. And I've resurrected the old Miata 610 to go probably for a shorter ride. I don't have a viable water bottle holder for it. The one that's on it, I just noticed, is broken, and I couldn't find another one, so I can't go on too long of a ride without some backup water. I could probably manage 40K, which is the ride I was planning. I've taken in a lot of water this morning to try and make up for it. It just depends whether the bike will hold up or not. I haven't ridden this bike in probably 2 years. So we'll see. I pumped up the tires and the gears seem to be shifting, oiled them up a bit. We'll see how it goes. And here's the old Miata 610 that I'll be riding. I'm amazed how light it feels when I ride it compared to the Surly. This thing just feels very sprightly and springy. Well, the old Miata seems to be holding together fairly well. No major malfunctions. The gears seem to be working a little bit stiff in one area, but not bad. I forgot too, just when I was about to leave, that I couldn't wear my clipped-in bike shoes on this bike because this just has normal rat trap pedals, so I had to get out of my bike shoes, put on some standard style shoes, and I must say it feels weird to wear those now. There was a time when I felt strange with clip-in pedals at the start, and now I feel strange without them. I forgot to mention when I started, the temperature was 10 degrees, so quite a cool morning, but it feels really nice to be out riding. That's why I've got the longer shirt on today, just for a bit of warmth at the start of the ride. I was debating whether to do the 40K or the shorter loop that we do here at about 16, but I think I'll try the 40 and see how the bike holds. Hopefully there'll be no major catastrophic failures or anything with the frame. There are a few rusty sections of the frame, but hopefully they're not worn right through or anything. It is quite surprising how this bike feels faster than the Surly. Now, I do have somewhat smaller tires. I got 1 3/8 inch Kenda knobbies on this bike compared to the 35 mils on the Surly. But this bike just feels more springy and quick to accelerate. Well, I'm having some fun on this old bike. It's really quite a different experience to ride. And I'd forgotten how quirky the gear range is on it. 15 speeds and a very small gear on the crank, along with 2 relatively large gears. kind of a neat feeling to ride a bike that's pretty well 40 years old. Still going strong. It's 8:03 and I'm at the corner of Church Road and Bell Rock Road. And I was going to head back the same way, but I think I'm going to go along Bell Rock Road to the east and then hinge up to the KMP Trail in Verona. There's a nice bike lane now east of Bell Rock, so that'll be nice to ride through there. I haven't done that for a while. Now I've got the nice bike lane all the way into Verona. Well, 8:48 now, and I'm just on the KMP Trail heading up north from Verona. Came along Bell Rock Road, very nice ride there, not too busy as far as traffic, so I'll be home very shortly. Well, it's 9:15 and I'm back home. Beautiful ride. Really enjoyed riding the old Miata 610. It did a pretty good job. I'd forgotten how quirky the gearing is on it. As I mentioned, there's two large chain rings on the crank and then a very small one. So there's some medium range gears in there that are definitely missing. And then the shifters on the downtube I had to get used to because the bike I ride typically, the Surly long haul trucker, has them on the bar ends, which are much handier than reaching your hand down here. Anyhow, it was a really nice ride. It was fun to get out on it again, and it seemed pretty fast. I think it's a more advanced frame than the Surly, which is really built to be like a tank and just very heavy for carrying heavy loads and whatnot. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed that ride.